What, those formulas? No, that's math 3. I didn't erase it yesterday. Okay, guys. Let's go ahead and write our steps down real quick. Because that way, if we have steps, it's easier to follow. Okay. All right. Okay. So, starting with step 1. Quad regression steps. All right. Now, step 1. All right. So, guys, first step. I'm gonna like kind of do a dry run on the calculator to kind of put a All right. So guys, step 1. The stat button is here. You're gonna hit stat, and the first option is edit. You'll click edit. That's the first step. Okay. And guys, we'll go through these again. I just want to give you the steps so you'll have something to look at. Okay. All right. All right. Stat edit. Step 2. Enter X values in L1, Y values in L2. L1 and L2 stands for list. All right, list 1, list 2. Okay. Okay. After you enter, the guy like I said, you will enter numerical values here and here. All right, then you're gonna have mash stat again. So press stat. And you're going to use the right arrow key to choose calc. Okay. So you'll use the right arrow key, this guy right here. Okay. You're going to go over here and you're going to choose calc. Okay. And it's going to bring up a list like you have right here. Yeah. All right. Now, step 4. Choose option 5, which is quad regression. Okay. That's step 4. Now, step 5, guys, is optional, but I would recommend doing it because it's going to make your life a whole lot easier. Okay. All right. The new operating system. It used to be the old operating system. Robinson probably knows what I'm talking about. It used to be a lot more steps in this, but since they put the new operating system on the TI-84, it makes it much easier. Okay. Now, what you're going to do once you choose option 5, this is going to come up. Okay, this screen is going to come up. You're going to go down to the store reg equation button. Okay, so or store reg equation option. Okay, so step 5, go to store. So you're going to go to the store reg equation button or store reg equation option. You're going to press enter. Okay, my fault. You're not going to press enter. We don't have to do that. Next is just key steps. Right. That was my fault. All right. So you go to the store reg equation, and then you're going to choose VARs. Now, guys, VARs is here. It's the VARS button right below the directional pad. All right, you're going to choose VARs. Y VARs. Okay, that's going to come up like that. Okay, you're going to choose. So you're going to go over to Y VARs. You're going to choose function. Okay, and then Y1. So guys, this is kind of like a this is all one step, but it just kind of all goes together. So I just put it together. Okay. So choose VARs, Y VARs, and when you choose it, each one of these options will come up in chronological order. Okay. Um, now you want to choose Y1. Okay. It's going to bring you back to this screen here. Okay, where you were. Okay. Now, so step 7, you're going to choose calculate. Okay. Now you're going to choose calculate. And guys, mine's probably going to have an error message because I don't have nothing in it. But when you choose calculate, um, it'll have all your stuff here. Okay. All right. So, um, and guys, what it'll look like, it'll have something like this. It's going to have standard form of a quadratic equation. Okay. And what it'll have a equals a number, b equals a number, and c equals a number. That'll all be on your screen. And you'll have these numbers on your, uh, it'll have these numbers here. And guys, what that means is the a value, that number goes here, the b value, that number goes here, and the c value, that goes here. Okay, that is your, all this right here is your, all that's going to be your regression equation. You may hear it, called the line of best fit. Okay, what it does, it takes a some data, and it gives, and guys, there's sometimes it may fit it almost perfect, sometimes it may not fit perfect, so but it's taking that data and trying to make a line of best fit for it. Okay. All right. So guys, has everybody got these steps? Excuse me. Okay, has everybody got these? All right. Now let's look at number the guys. Everybody should have these right here. So I'm gonna take these off the screen, and we're gonna look at number 1 on your paper. Okay. Okay, guys, these tables, most, I say 99.5% of all these tables, the X values are on the top, your Y values are on the bottom. Okay. Now remember, these will go in list 1, these will go in list 2. Okay. Now, so go ahead and follow your steps. Okay. So we're going to do stat. So step one is stat edit. Now what you're going to do, guys, you're going to put these numbers in L1, the bottom numbers in L2. Okay? That's in the steps I just gave you. All right, 28. All right. So I got my X's in L1. And guys, as a rule of thumb, always make sure that your X values and Y values match. These like 18 should be 9.55. Whatever 18 is on your paper, it should have that Y value directly beside of it. Okay. If you don't, guys, it will misconstrue your data in your regression equation. Okay. All right. Now, so guys, next thing we're going to do, we're going to go. We put X values in L1, Y values in L2. Now we're going to press stat. All right. And you're going to go to calc. This is on your paper. Okay. All right. And then you're going to go to quad regression, which is option 5. All right. Now you're going to press enter. Now, go to store reg equation. I do it every time. All right, bars, y bars, function, y1. All right, that's step 6. Then you choose. Then you step 7 is you choose calculate. All right. Now, guys, this is your line of best fit. Okay. Now, if it was me, as far as putting it on your paper, what I would do, I may round it to maybe the. What do you think, Rod? The fifth decimal place, maybe. Yeah, let's do fifth decimal place. So your line of best fit is y equals 0.00. Which one? Did you not? Did you do that other one yet? No, you're fine. I just. Um, I really don't. I don't even know why. Jay, you hand me those papers back, right? Here they are. All right. So that's going to be minus 1693 x. So guys, that will be your line of best fit. Does everybody understand how to get that from the screen? All right. So guys, let's look at the next question. Now, one good thing, guys, about when you store reg equation, which is option 5 and 6, when you answer A and B, your reg equation is already in y1. So let me show you. If I go to y equals, if I go to y equals, that that equation's already stored for me. See right here, All that's already stored. Okay, that's an optional step, but I would recommend doing that every time. Okay, I just follow my steps like you see them, and then there's no way of messing it up. Okay, now what it says using this model, what would be the pace for the fastest 39-year-old woman? Round your answer to the nearest 100. Okay, now guys, looking at your table, age is an X value. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to look for this number in you want to look for this number in the X column of your table. Now, how do we get to our table? Well, you do second and graph. Second graph. That brings up your table of values. All right. Second graph. Blue button, graph. All right. Now, what you're going to do, guys, you're going to look for this number. You're going to look for this number in the X column. The X column's on the left. All right, guys. So 39 years old. Now it says around to the nearest 100. Okay. So it's going to be 7.65. Okay. Now, guys, it says according to the model, what will be the pace for the fastest 72-year-old woman? Okay. Now, guys, let me show you something. You can you can scroll down if you want to. All right, you can go all the way down to 72. Okay, if you want to do that, or you can do this. Now, guys, this is an optional step. You do not have to do it, but it makes your time makes it a whole lot easier, a lot faster. Now, what you do, guys, is you go to second. Guys, it's like it's a shortcut. Second table set. Now, it says table start. Okay, when you set second, if you hit second window, that brings up your table set. Type that number in to the table start and press enter, and then go back to your table again. And 72 is right there for you to read off of. All right. Now, so that pace would be 0.51. That's all there is to it, guys. The calculator does all the work for you. All right. Bo, how you mess that up, man? How many people? Show of hand. How many people got it? That's really good. Awesome. Thank you for paying attention. All right. So, guys, do y'all want to try the second one on your own and then compare answers, or do you want to go through another one together? Huh? How many people wants to do it themselves and compare answers? I bet you Aiden them. Y'all can do it over there, can't you, Aiden? All right. Let's work. Let's try this together, or you try it on your own, then we'll compare answers. All right. Guys, one thing I forgot to tell you. This will help you a little bit too. And guys, it's very important. I'd pay attention to this. All right. If you have a list that needs to be cleared, if you go all the way up to that list is labeled with the black box, if you hit clear enter, it will clear the whole list, and you ain't got to go try to clear each individual one. All right. I don't know how many people paid attention, but that's good information. I just told you. Go all the way up to the list name, all the way to the top. Hit clear enter to clear the whole list. What's it doing, Brooke? What's it doing? Brooke, sorry, Bridget. What's it doing? Hold on a minute. All right, so let's come back together and do. We'll uh, we'll see what we'll compare answers. Okay. Now, shh, guys, if I'm at the board, y'all don't need to be talking. All right. Now, the guys, what I did, I went ahead and put all my stuff in my table. All right, now, so if I go to stat, calc, quad reg, go ahead and store my quad. This is steps 5 and 6. All right, now, Bo, you want to leave, man? All right, if you need to keep your mouth shut down. All right, now bars, y bars, function y1, guys. That's gonna store my reg equation. All right, now there's my quad regression line of best fit. Okay, so now that's gonna be y equals. Now we're gonna do it 5 decimal places. Y equals 0.00114 x squared minus 0.0290. That's gonna raise to a 5 because my next place is a 5. Okay. Now x plus 7.25. All right, guys. So here's my line of best fit. Okay. Okay, my fault. All right, now it says using this model, what would be the pace for the fastest 36-year-old woman? Well, I'm going to go to my table. All right, now, guys, remember, if I can do a shortcut here, second table set, and put 36 in there, press enter, go to my table, and it's going to be there for me. 7.69. So 7.69. Guys, this is how fast the fastest woman can run a mile in at that age. Okay, 7. That's pretty quick. Yeah. According to the model, what would be the pace for the fastest 85-year-old woman? Second table set. Type in 85. It is 13.0. Now, guys, the thousandths place is a 7, so that means it's going to round up to a 5. There's your answers. How many people got that? Yeah. And y'all did linear regression. I don't know if you guys remember, but you did linear regression in Math One. It was instead of a quadratic equation, it was a straight line.